start, create, or revamp. There may be something out there that needs a slight tweak to make it even more have even more utility. And it might be sitting in your head. Start it. Start it. Do it. These people are telling you the old way is over. I don't want the old way to be over, to be honest with you. I don't want to, but I'm not going to get left behind either. And I don't want you to get left behind, because I know growing up, better yet, being conceived in this religion, I know we didn't get a fair shake in the start. We did not. So while you're able, while the technology, as much as people want to say a part of it's bad, right now, it's great for you. It's allowing you to move your hand across the globe. I told you before, I had a business a few years back where we were reaching women across the globe, selling scarves. I had no idea. Fellas, listen to me if you're listening. Women love coffee and scarves. I did not know that before I started that business. I had no idea. I never even paid attention to women's coffee habits until I started that business. And it was paying the rent. $1,900. It was paying the rent until the big boys got a hold of the influencers. This was when Instagram was coming into its own, and we couldn't afford to pay. That's the only reason why I quit it, because we couldn't afford to pay what they were paying, right? And you can't be mad at the influencers. They have to eat too. But it was paying the rent, and I was able to keep my checks from working. I had a business that was paying $1,900 a month in rent. So I'm saying, do something, figure something out while you're able, while the technology is your friend. And even outside of all that, and I'm going to stop preaching after this, I promise. I just want people to do well. But even if you don't do it for any of those reasons, do it for you, your self-esteem, your confidence, doing all those things, creating anything successful, whether it's big or small. It does wonders for your confidence, for your inner spirit, your being, your spirit, whatever is in there. It does wonders for that. So moving forward, you guys, let's start thinking about plans. You don't have to tell nobody. You don't have to comment nobody. Matter of fact, I'd rather you don't. Because the minute you start putting your plans out there and, you give other people ideas, and, it might not be the best thing, but it's best for you to have your plan together and what you're going to do. I hope this sparks you to do something. I have my plans and I'm executing them. You know what I mean? I don't have any desire to be a billionaire or trillionaire, any of that. But I do have the desire to be able to, whenever I feel like doing something, do it and being able to do it. So start those plans, write it out. Or if that doesn't work for you and you can keep it in your head and get it done, get it done. It's time. We don't have much time left for the old traditional way. We don't. That's the whole point of all of this. Yes, real estate is still traditional, of course. But ultimately, use this technology that they're giving us or they're implementing upon us. Use it to your advantage. Use it. Figure out a way. Whatever your interest is, there's a technology to support it. Make it work for you and create income. There's nothing better, I promise you. And I've never been at the top of the food chain, but I have done some pretty cool things in terms of money. And to watch your work make money and that bell going off while you're asleep from your online store or however you do it is the best feeling in the world. And I promise you, you won't think twice about the Kingdom Hall, the governing body, or any of that nonsense they taught you. All that stuff will quickly go out the window, which is great because it's making room. It's making room for what you were really meant to do and be on this earth, and that is to create for the benefit of others. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I am always happy that you've stopped by and let me bend your ear a little bit. And again, let me, before I forget, on the 17th, February the 17th, I have an interview coming up with a former Jehovah's Witness elder. Okay? I'll just leave it at that. February the 17th, I think that's Wednesday, former Jehovah's Witness elder, and we're just going to talk to him a little bit about his time in the Kingdom Hall and versus what's happening now. And I've been long wanting to get him on. I've just finally been able to do it. So I'm still gonna, get after the governing body and the religion. But I want to, like I said earlier, I want to start expanding the conversation to other things, to things that are helpful, things that are upbuilding, things that will get you going in the right direction and keep me going in the right direction. I don't say this because I'm a guru or any of that nonsense, but I'm all about seeing people do well. I'm all about encouraging people and building. And if you grew up in this religion like I did, or you're in it now, you know it breaks. And I'm tired of seeing broken people. Ladies and gentlemen, until next week, Wednesday, February the 10th, keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, and your brains working. I'll see you next week.